I'm Chucky, and today you find me in a pretty, actually, foul mood. And the reason for that is that I tried out Elden Ring Night Rain. Yeah. Now here's the thing, right? Coming up to the launch of this game, I was pretty much indifferent to it, right? Like, I basically expected it to just be sorry, just be like Elden Ring, but you know, with like content recycling. It was basically when I've seen, hey Padoro, what's up? Yours or mine? Oh no, that's good. Just make sure to drink lots of water, alright? So as I was saying, I only really got interested when I saw Iron Pineapple's video with like the character movesets, and I was like, you know what, this might actually be interesting to play like on a mechanical level. Yo, and I should pour myself some as well. Well then, go hang out with people. Don't waste your time at a party with you know, a fucking like random streamer. Come on, dude. You can do better than this. So I finally decided to like try it out today on loan from a friend. I had better fun trying to beat. I've only done like 2 runs, but I had more fun while beating up the fucking like whatchamacallit, tutorial Margit than I did in my first 2 runs. And I'll say that, like, okay, first off, thank you, Padoru. I am genuinely flattered, but still, I like. There's there's very much like actual people around you. Um, well, that's what we call an overly narrow superlative, because there's really not too many people streaming Vintage Story. You know, like I appreciate the compliment. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not really in a field of harsh competition. Where is my axe? Oh, there it is. All right. Today I'm gonna finish this fucking pile of wood. But yeah. So as I was saying, this that fucking game, man, like, well, yeah, but that's the best part. When people are drunk, that's when they're like their honest selves, you know. Drunk man's thoughts are an interpretation of a sober man's. Sorry, drunk man's speech is the interpretation of a sober man's thoughts, because it's not like quite that, right? But it's close enough. Is it rain? Yeah, it's probably raining. Let me just finish whinging about my disappointment in Night Rain. So, like I said, I went and struggled for a hot minute, though I was learning the moveset and all that. Like, it was good old Dark Souls fun with a bit of like a bit too much of a boss run. But you know, learning how to deal with tutorial Margit and Margit, whatever the fuck it's called. And then I went to play like a couple of rounds, because that's as far as I got before I got like genuinely so angry. Basically, my first run, I ended up in an area, and like, what the fuck? Wait, that damage was probably a boat horn nearby. But the question is, where precisely? Wait, wasn't it? Where did I get injured? I am a bit low on health, though. Was probably not a wolf. Regardless, so there were like high level enemies. We're talking here like Black Sword Kindred. We're talking here like fucking Crucible Knights. We're talking. Wait, is the ping pong edible? Again? Did someone throw up? Yeah, it's poisonous. And I just like literally couldn't find anything to like actually fight. Like I tried to go away and find like something else to fight. I go, no, there was a hollow here too. Oh god, fucking damn it. Oh man. Wait, what's this? Bold cypressy. Oh right, all the stuff in the hollow. You know, climbing stuff is actually not that bad. Like, there's always something guaranteed to get you back down to the earth, even if that's just gravity. But if you'll allow me to be a bit callous for a moment, I mean, that'll be a good lesson for him on how to drink, because at least that way he's just, you know, if he does end up injuring someone, it'll just be himself. I am so salty about the fucking accidentally cutting the tree hollow. But at least I have more inventory for seeds. Well, let's see. How do bold cypress... Ooh, that is very bright. A bit too bright, if I may. Brain, please. At this point, you will probably have to say that something's good news in order to shock me. What's happened this time? How is that bad news? Oh shit, I forgot to place these. Oh well. Hmm. And is it really good news? Alright, hold on. I'm just make a new... I need another axe. I feel like something's buffing these axes' durability because they... I recall them being like a fair bit lower than this. And I mean like bone axes. But yeah. Sorry, I have to admit for a moment I got enraptured in the story that like what's going on around there. But yeah, to continue with my nonsense. The problem is like so as I was saying, my first run was not the greatest. And that was on account of like literally everything around me taking like I was basically just sanding off their health bar. And then run number 2, I like have to do with like the demi-human queen, which was just like getting bored fighting because it moved so slowly and dealt so little damage that I just didn't really need to care about it. Like, that's such bad balancing, because I dropped in the same, literal same fucking area, which I realized like as I was playing, right? Literally the same fucking area, and the enemy was just like straight up weaker with no input or ability on like my behalf, just randomly. So there is a chance, which happened to me, that the first enemy that you run into is like not something you're meant to beat in the beginning of a run, right? But because you are just starting out, you might not realize that, you know? Oh, furthermore, the game is also like, I can't understand how the fuck it's poor quality. Like Elden Ring, right? I haven't really played through it, so it might be that this specific complaint is accurate to Elden Ring itself. But like, there is a weapon, because I wanted to use the Executioner because Sekiro, and the like sword that he has by default, like a starting weapon, uh, one of its heavy two-handed attacks does not look like a two-handed attack, and I have on multiple occasions taken damage because I got distracted by thinking, what, am I two-handing it? When I saw like my character swinging it with one hand. Roger's rapier also has that problem with its weapon art, which again might be from Elden Ring as well. But that just means, you know, take that complaint and move it over to Elden Ring too. Besides, this these things are like literally recycled. So what the fuck gives, right? Furthermore, the Executioner still, because again, I like the Executioner because I like parrying shit. Also, the parry window on that motherfucker is like huge. I'm not sure it's not a bit too much. But, you know what? I'm not having a fun time, so who the fuck am I to really say? Um, what's it called? Um, Brain, work. Come on, you're embarrassing me in front of the no people. The ultimate that the Executioner has, like, turns him into a big, like, growling, rampaging beast. Which, while I don't get the thematic resonance, the same is true of, like, a lot of other characters. However, my problem is that it has an attack which makes it literally, like, the way it swings on, like, if you're on even level with the Blacksword Kindred, there's a pretty fucking fair chance that it just won't get hit because of the way, like, the hurt boxes fail to line up. Even though the models, like, show them colliding, right? Like, the thing is getting pushed back by the model in the animation. And still that just doesn't work. Like, what the fuck? Like, I really wanted to be one of the people saying like, oh yeah, it's Elden Ring, but like with roguelike mechanics and characters that already have like fairly distinctive builds. But it's so bad, man. Oh my god. And the thing is, right? The thing is, um, I wouldn't have a problem with this shit being scuffed if the game wasn't both 40 goddamn euros and also, you know, built on like a shitload of recycled assets. Like, I just genuinely have to say, this is, with my full chest, a miss on From Software's part. Now, I will admit that I am tilted, and I am being mean to the game, and I am not being fair. And I will give myself the time to calm the fuck down and maybe give it another try, because it wouldn't be the first game that's made me want to pull my hair out before becoming one of my favorite things ever. I'm drawing a blank on what else was, but there was definitely something. But I very much have to, like, say that as it is currently, I am, if you're interested in my recommendation or not of Night Rain, I am going to be recommending against it. Wait for a sale. That game is honestly not worth more than 20 euros. And like Labyrinth of the Demon King, right? It was also it is also like overpriced. I couldn't in good consciousness say like you know, oh, Labyrinth of the Demon King, yeah, that's actually like worth the price. It is a fair bit overpriced, because you can beat it, like you've seen me beat it in like 4 hours, right? Let's give it the most generous interpretation. Like 4 hours is pretty much like nothing. 37, 37, 21, 21. You know what? I'm gonna get a crock. Put this here and store up the crock. Alright. Well, that was near. Far wherever you are. But I know that my heart will go on. I'm gonna get the veggie pie because I'm doing fine with other stuff. I remember, for pretty much no reason, a quote from Jam. Like, Jam is probably the first and only book by Yahtzee Croshaw that I've read. And I gotta be honest, it's alright. Oh, really nothing more. It's alright. I don't hate it, I don't love it. And one of the lines that I do think, like, cause you probably can hear the crow. This fucking bitch has been like cawing my ears off since this morning. Someone's earned its ire. And it was like the thing is, right? The thing is actually did chase me. Well, not chase me, follow me, that's the word I'm looking for. Because it wasn't like running after me while I was trying to get away. But it was like genuinely like I come out of the block ready to, you know, give the old girl a ooh. Well, hello there. I am very poorly armed for such a new... Wait, what the fuck is that? Is that black hole? I need to see. Oh, ooh. Boys, we are in the good stuff. Holy shit, I need to get back here. But that will be some other time. Actually, no, it's gonna be after I light up the pyre, because I have almost enough stuff. But yeah, so... As I said, I was walking like the old girl. And the crow, like, literally flew from nowhere to perch up on the trees, like, following me while I was walking her. And then I also, like, you know, I get back inside and I... go buy shit because I just had to grab a couple of stuff from the market. And on my way back, I get near back to home, and the thing again flies after me. Oh, go away! And like, I hear a bowthorn, and I feel like it's locking in for the like quick attack thing. That is very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna need a fair bit more. But yeah, and it flew like right next to a traffic sign, and like perched on it to keep calling at me. That thing, like it has, I don't know, I think like it's trying to talk to someone, right? Like, what the fuck? Oh god damn you. Ow, wait, there? Oh, there. Yeah, there we go. I am not stopping until I am either dead or that pit is complete. Compete. Really, iron is the only thing that I'm missing now, and I am very much like missing it because I need iron for the whatchamacallit, the Huzamoatsit. Sorry, I got distracted. I need the iron for the beehive kill door, I think. Hold on, let's see, because there is... Alright, let's see. Kill door! Tier 1. Sure, let's go with that. Yep, only iron rods, sadly. Who the fuck is... there we go. Alrighty. My apologies. Yep, only iron. Just iron. Just iron, that's ironic. But yeah. And... like... oh dear, that is going to... ooh, I wonder if I'm gonna put some lighting on it. How would that look? Because I feel like it could be a pretty cool landmark. I do have to question, like... I think because of Astronomer's Delight might not be playing all that nice with Farseer. Either that or I'm like really far from... holy fuck. From any sort of I thought he like jumped after me, because honestly at that point he's earned himself the kill. Speaking of kills, I'm a bit of a venting mode right now, because I did try to, and I am like kind of calm, but this reminds me, I don't like Valheim as a community. Wait, no, wait. Oh shit! Hold on, Farseer is just not working. That ain't good. I think it might be because of the update. Oh, that's rough. That is very rough. Hold on, let me see if it's not there isn't a update to the game. It's so the latest is 1.3.1 files. Okay, I am going to install it real quick, see if that fixes it. Because that's why the game needs Farseer, because it does not look right. Alright, let's see. Yes, download mods. Continue. Game on manager. Let's see. Farseer, what's the version that I was running? Oh, it's just one version soon earlier. Well, let's hope that it goes better. But yeah, I am very much unhappy with, because like Valheim, at least the subreddit, which you know might be more of an indictment of Reddit, but okay, I think it's working. I don't think it's working. Hold on. Was it Shift Alt F? No. Hold on, let me just go back here. Control Shift F. Okay then. Let's see. Control Shift F. This ain't working. Why is it not working? We are dealing with a problem. Uh I am not happy with this. Sorry for fussing over something like this. Let me see. Open mods folder. Let's see. Farseer 1.3.0. Let me just delete this. All right. Reload mods. Farseer. You know what? Let's turn it off. And turn it back on. See if that works. Usually works pretty well, I have to say. Man. Nope. Does not seem to be working. Ow. Fine. I'm going to bed. But not because you want me to. What's the time? 21. Yeah, it's gotta be fine. Okay, there was a freeze there. Why was there a freeze? All right. Why, hello there. Yeah, that's right. Walk the plank, ye cry. Oh, fuck off. Oh, that's right. Go away to... Wait, what the Hey, shoo. Shoo! On with you. That is a very funny animation. But, yeah. So, Valheim is one of those games where, like, here's the thing. It is very charming. It has a lot going for it. But also, there are, like, the development pace is worthy of being criticized. And yet, the fan base, like, it's really hostile to that specific criticism, which I don't understand. Because, like, a lot of them, they're like, you know, oh, just wait for more updates. Like, brother, Akumakira... Oh, for fuck's sake. Akumakira went and made Lunacid in the span of time it took for Valheim to, like, develop 2 biomes or so. Which are out of, like, how many biomes precisely that it has? And the thing is, right, it would be one thing if, like, you know, every release was, like, knockout, a knockout experience that, you know, just have to get. well, get. At least it's fucking free. Well, after you bought the game. You get it, yeah. But, like, the thing is... Hold on, do I have more bones? Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Brain? Alright, let's see. Do I have enough extra? Yes, I do. Okay, 2 more. Let's go. What's the word I'm looking for? My brain is drawing blanks. I apologize. You guys deserve better than this. I'm just gonna go some wood, expand my gluttonous reach. Why am I fucking up my own digging area, my own housing area? You get it, yeah. I'm gonna replant them around here. Wait, are these? Oh no, jack-o'-lanterns. But yeah, the thing is, right? Iron Gate Studios has a, like, nearly incompetently glacial pace that can only be explained with one of 2 things, and I do think it's the latter. Namely, this kind of, like, hyper-fixated perfectionism of, like, you know, oh, we must make this game absolutely perfect, because otherwise people will have wasted their money on it. And, like, I respect that to a certain degree. However, there is such a thing as fucking scope creep. And the current, like, cope that I see from fans of Valheim is that, you know, oh, well, actually, it is taking them this long because they are, you see, actually, we could just get this game as the full release and it's basically complete right now. I am really out for hollows today, huh? God fucking damn it. Man, today is just not my day. Of all the trees, of literally all the trees. But yeah. I wish there was some sort of a way to undo, but sadly, if there is, I just can't be asked, really. But, yeah, back to my whinging. Like, dude, you paid for the promise of, like, this specific loadout. There is, like, one part of the game that is literally non-functional, and is clearly intended to eventually be, not that. And even aside that, just, like, how much, like, there's a genuine problem with how little actual content is introduced as on a, like, experience level. Because their latest update, Ashlands, is, from what I've seen, has been pretty controversial in general. Because, like, ooh, hello, Yogi. What's wrong, Yogi? Hey, start running away again. That it was nicer back then. Damn you. Damn you, truly. But, yeah, what was I saying? Actually, no, I think that's kind of the point. Like, I think having, like, you know, reasonable standards for a developer is, you know, something good. that should be encouraged. However, there is a point past which it's not like, just being an understanding fan base of, not railing on a developer for just not being able to output content at Mach 5. Goes like past that and into basically being sycophantic. And being sycophantic, okay, is very bad. Because being sycophantic is how you don't, actually, no, I don't, I'm not going to justify why. Like, I don't know what that was about, but I don't want to learn. Being sycophantic is how you make sure that you're just never going to be treated well by a developer. And besides, like, okay, sure, maybe you on an individual level are fine with like the way the game is currently. Even though the game is like severely lacking, magic is pretty much like lopsided, wherein you have shit that is basically useless and you have shit that is basically overpowered, and doubly so for stuff that's like not the way it's intended to be. And again, it's fine to have like emerging. I think that's the word. Um, to have emerging gameplay and have the game that just like works great, but going from there to just like expecting other people to not have any sort of standards because you don't want to have any, that's when it becomes a problem. And like again, I enjoy Valheim for its charms. I think it's a very well crafted early game experience, and I appreciate the fact that it like doesn't want to become repetitive. That it wants like every single area to feel like unique. But because there is a big stinking smelling butt that is like right in the middle of the room, and that is the fact that even though the design principle like differs a lot, every area ends up feeling like criminally similar. Rather, no. Okay, that's also not fair to say because it's not accurate. The best way I can put it is that 2 liters of diluted borax, that is not enough. We have a problem. I don't want to go mine some more borax. Because I'm bored of the axe. But I have to... Oh dear. Well, you know what? I also have to say, I have a very, 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 very big problem with, whatchamacallit, high difficulty games that, work on a rules for me, but not for thee. Sorry, rules for thee, but not for me, kind of, style. Whether it's, like, intentional, or it's just a limitation in the way it's designed, it's bad. Because it's not fair for me to get fucked on being like on any elevation other than like flat elevation against the enemies, but the enemies just get like a body high hurt box on their attack so that they don't miss. Like, okay, you don't need to give me that fucking huge of a hurt box on my attacks. Like, that's, not unreasonable. However, the problem arises when I can't fucking aim my melee attacks. I should be at an advantage on an inclined slope against the enemies that I have, and yet I'm not. Also, the fact that enemies don't deal with stamina, but the worst of it is the way they treat your grave. These motherfuckers, and I'm 100% certain that it's unintentional. These motherfuckers spawn camp you. That's very fucking not fun. For reasons that I feel I would be condescending to both you and myself if I started to go into. Because, I mean, think it should be blatantly obvious. Do I have the... Yeah, I do have the pickaxe with me. And yet still, the game does it. And it's, in my opinion, way worse for it. So yeah. But you'll have people who like look you straight into the face and tell you like, the game's basically completed. I don't know what why you're complaining. If it's completed, then why is there a whole ass fucking weapon skill that is useless? Because unarmed only uses your, well, unarmed attacks, which you have no reason to use even way in the beginning. Or is used against whatchamacallit, for the fucking what are they called? The those things. Sorry, the Fenris claws. Like, that is the extent of that skill's usage, and setting aside the fact that like the move set associated with it is kind of useless actually. Brain, please work with me. Thank you. It also like just doesn't have any other weapons like aside from your bare hands and that. Magic gets introduced like pretty much in the end game with you know, little incentive outside of like one very specific, very powerful magic to like get involved in it. Like, it's just not well designed in that aspect, and it's clear that there's been a feature creep in the game. And again, the thing is, like, that's fine. Genuinely, I don't think there's any issue with developers like getting new ideas and trying to implement them in their games, because I mean that's how you get cool shit, right? Like, I feel you. Game development is an iterative process. But the problem is the current design is not ideal. No, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be good. But it's not really good. It has some really big glaring fixable flaws. But the game is plagued with a fan base that when they hear any criticism of the game and the way it's being like developed or handled, they just go fucking banana apple fritters crazy. And that's no way to develop a community, to be completely frank. And that's why I have a pretty big problem with how Valheim is designed. But I do think the worst is like the enemies. Also, the fucking enemies in the new area literally just reuse AI from the Black Forest enemies. Like, just pretty much straight up two of the... how many? Well, two of the three basic enemies, the ones that you fight with most frequently, are literally just Grey Dwarves and bow skeletons. Except the bow skeletons like fire a whole rain of arrows instead of just, you know, a single shot. And what else was I gonna say? I'm gonna plant this back right here. Yep, Farseer is not in operation. You know what? The developer for the mod actually did post to asking about it, so I am going to like take a minute to log in. Yes, thank you. Let me log in. There we go. You know what's a load of wank? That specific captcha where it's like, you know, click on these on images that show this until they are like, there's no more images of this kind in here. What do you mean verification failed? Well, turns out, oh motherfucker. Wait, bicycles? There's no bicycles in here, just motorcycles. Stairs. Jesus Christ, this is so bad. What's the fucking problem? Oh, invalid. Okay then, fine. There. Thank you. Now let's go back to the mods. Sorry that today's stream is the way that it is, but actually, wait, I can just... Alright. Wait, am I not logged in still? Do I need to, like... God. There we go. Alright. Hold on, let's just... Okay, so again, Control Shift F. Let's make double sure that this is controls. Yeah, Control Shift F. Okay, you know what? Let's try something else because it might be we're gonna use this button. All right, let's see. Does it work? No, it does not. All right. There we go. Apologies for that. Seems to be a bit of an off day. Does this thing have anything? No. Alright, let me just pick up the cranberries. Oh my god. This is such a fruitful seed. I'd put up the seed for people who want to try it, but I'm not sure how like me having mods interacts with it. Wait, have I gone all the way down to the end of this? Yeah. Apologies. Down to the end of this? Oh, yeah, I have. Because I remember seeing this, I just don't remember where it went. But yeah. I nearly fell again. Womp. Wait, I have oaks here. So I'm going to use hold on, let me just there we go. You know what? Sure, let's go with it this way. Hmm. Is the vision coming across? I feel like it is. I'm gonna use the normal quarter logs for like the base, and then I'm gonna use them whatchamacallit, debarked for the like upper half. Wait, can I debarked pine log? Okay, I can only do this way. Well, then that's quite all right. Okay, let's see. Do I have some? No, I don't seem to have flint. There we go. By the way, a bit of a funny story. Uh, I managed to get into a spat with G-Man, like of G-Man leaves. Funny thing is, right? I'm not entirely sure because I feel like he's being Australian. Because like, here's the thing. I commented on the fact that he made a comment that was pretty much pulled out of his ass regarding Labyrinth of the Demon King. He said that it's really not like Kingsfield at all. And I'm like, dude, you literally like explore a labyrinthine dungeon segmented into what are basically levels to get to the end and beat a boss with weapons that you find like within the dungeon, and you don't even like really make a build. You have a pretty linear progression system as well that offers you very little actual build diversity. Like, it's even without it outright, like without the devil outright saying like yeah, we're inspired by Kingsfield. It's very much inspired by Kingsfield. And here's the thing, right? He responded to me in quite a snide manner, right? And I gotta say, I was genuinely, because like, he disagrees with me. Like, he keeps his position, and I have the feeling that he's never really played Kingsfield. Though it would be funny if I do end up smacked with hindsight by him just going like, cock on the table, like, oh yeah, I haven't played it. Yeah, yeah, check this fucking shit out, and like pulls out some old videos of his where it turns out that he actually did play it. But I have to say, I'm honestly happy that he's shooting shit back, and he's also like getting snide at me, because I'll genuinely take that over him being just a little bitch, you know? Like, at least the guy isn't a fucking pussy. So he is giving it back. And well, the thing is, I just kind of didn't expect him to. I kind of no wait, other way around. I kind of did expect him to be a little wee bitch, but he wasn't. No other way to put it. He's just shooting shit back, and frankly, I respect that. Even if like I'll hold on to mine because I have very little patience with people who just talk out of their ass, right? But honestly, if he is shooting back rather than just bitching, that honestly, I don't even know what. I guess what I'm trying to get at is that I much respect the fact that he is clapping back like he's, you know, talking to an actual person rather than being like an oh, I'm such a big influencer man guy, you know. I guess that's just kind of it. You know, I still disagree with him. I still think he's chatting out of his ass, and he should not be doing that. But you know, between actually, that's just kind of the end of it. Besides, one thing, right? I keep saying that we Romanians, like, we love to argue, and I do genuinely think that. Like, I do genuinely think that's a bit of a national, well, attitude. But really, I like to bicker. I like talking shit at and with people. And if I can pick like on, if I can pick up, sorry, if I can pick an argument, right, and have like go at it with people, then honestly, that's just like the best fucking day ever for me. Happy as a pig in shit. Alrighty, let me just put these here so they can hold them a minute. And some chanterelles. Some nice little like woody stew. You know, there we go. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the this thing and ow! What the fuck? I felt something pop in the back of my neck, and now there's kind of like a pain spreading down my left side. Don't worry, I still have full feeling in my body, but yeah. What the fuck even to talk about? Because I've kind of like this game really seems to have calmed me down. That and Padoro distracting me with like people being drunk around him. Um. hmm. Let me think. I'm trying to. I'm a wanna think. Ooh. Oh. I don't want to talk about. I had whatchamacallit, what's it called? Jesus Christ. Haste come to mind as a topic of conversation, but that'd be going a fair bit against the that'd be like getting back into the negative areas, because holy hell, I'm so disappointed by that game. Haste is a roguelike runner where you basically have to play. It's if you play Tiny Wings on the iOS, it's basically that, but in third person and sorry, yeah, and 3D. And the thing is, one of the Fantastic Four. The thing is, it's a good game up until about the halfway point. Afterwards, it just goes so bad, so strangely bad because of the difficulty. Because like the controls become so incredibly tight, and the problem is right, um, the thing chasing you, right, the like undoing of the universe that seems to be chasing your character. doesn't seem to have the common fucking decency to please stop. But no, wait, no, that's not the point. It doesn't have the common fucking decency to be like consistent. It feels like it kind of arbitrarily speeds up and slows down. And that is, say it with me again, a load of wank. Down here. Help. I have the Teen Titans theme song, the 2003 one, stuck in my head. Help. Alright, let's see. Do I have any pieces that I should be working on right now? No. So we're gonna work, because we've pretty much completed the armor set, except for the Jesus Christ. Yeah, this. Okay, I just realized how correct I was, because the reason why it looks the way it looks is because it takes that in its hand and that it goes in the offhand like a shield would. That's rough, buddy. Anyways, I'm gonna make an axe. Do I need anything else? Yeah, I'm gonna make some what's it called? Oh, the things that nails and strips, because I'll soon probably need a new. Bleh. Probably need a new quarterstaff soon. And other than that, I'm gonna start working on a helmet for that thing. Okay, let's. Well, this is okay. I'm just gonna put this here. How the fuck can I even? Yeah, this works. I really hope the helmet isn't gonna be another fucking like Eldritch abomination of a design, or not the fucking parallel tubes again. Oh wait, it's stopped. Where's my hammer? Where is my hammer? What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Alright, so first off, Ak. Then bam and bam. Oh, I got like so blindingly angry about Elden Ring, and now I'm coming here to you, and I am completely parched of a subject. What do I want? Oh, right, nails strips. I'm completely parched of a topic, and frankly, you guys deserve better. And I can only hope to atone for this with my life. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? There we go. And now for the helmet. What should I do? Open-faced helmet? Light helmet? I'm gonna do an open helmet, because it might not be as good. It probably isn't gonna be as good, but, it do Nelly. What the fuck am I looking at? I think there's gonna be more than a couple of ingots, right? No! Oh, fuck. God damn it. Alright. And now, heavy hits. I think it's kind of mesmerizing to just listen to the ting-ting of this. Oh. You know, I'm thinking, because I don't know how to talk about this. Don't worry, it's nothing, like, grave. You know, it's, actually, I'm thinking, how would I even begin to, like, talk about, the fact that yesterday I finished my Lancer campaign. It's actually my first Lancer campaign. And I'm feeling things, right? There's this kind of pit in my stomach as I realize, because we're gonna meet next week as a group to talk about like the characters' epilogues. Right, but what the fuck is this darkness? Darkness. Huh? Wait a second, can't I place these on? Wait, I can. Why couldn't I place it there? I really don't like the way this looks. I much prefer to actually hand chisel these. Anyways, I'm generally like a very narrative focused GM. So this comes with the consequence that a lot of what happens, I feel like my players might end up feeling like they don't really have any real actual agency through the story. You know, like it's hype and all, it's like cinematic, and even though like at least narratively they do, when it comes to combat in systems like City of Mist specifically, I would not blame any of my players that feel like they have no real like or very little um say in like earning the victory. Even though to my mind at least, I'm perfectly willing to give them consequences for being, you know, for fucking up. Um, I don't necessarily, I don't struggle to see why it would seem that way to them. So, my brain stopped. Ah, yes. Come acquire your nutritional pellets. Yeah, fucking animals. Where did I leave my raft again? Did I put it in here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Here, definitely not. Up here, maybe? No. Oh, it's in my inventory. I wish this was a bit. I genuinely do. But sadly, your boy actually is that fucking blind. Speaking of blind, actually, I saw him all today. Just caught the tail of it as it was retreating after like digging back into its hole, but I'm pretty confident you. Oh dear God! Actually, that might be a good ending point to today's stream. Just as soon as the temporal storm goes over. All right. I think that makes us done with wood gathering. Ow! What am I hearing? He was not, in fact, done with wood picking. Just one more stack, fellas. Just one more stack. Can be both firewood, because if I take the firewood I have in the urn next to the stove, I actually do have enough. But if I don't, then I need one more stack of actual wood. I have no idea why my energy suddenly dropped. But again, I apologize for it. I'm curious what precisely this is intended to be like animation-wise. Hold on. Just realized something. Does it? Because Farseer might have what's it called? Does it have any sort of dependencies? It doesn't seem like it does. No. Well, sucks to suck, bozo. Worst comes to worst, I think I can just wind it back to the previous version, right? Though it would be a very funny twist of irony if the one thing where Minecraft is way more accessible than VS is running like earlier versions. Hello! Make yourself comfortable, we're about to go on a temporal ride. Alright, and there we go. First charcoal pit of the playthrough. Okay, let's see. What now precisely? I suddenly feel very aimless. So-so. I'm disappointed by the fact that Night Rain turned out to like... Because I've heard murmurings that it's not that good, right? And I wanted to try it. And it turns out like I liked the Dark Souls series, but the closer we get to Elden, like the less I enjoy the game on its face, right? And Elden Ring is like the one that I enjoy the least. But this one, it's a vintage story. It's the best recommendation that I can give for this game is that if you want to relive the experience of playing Minecraft again for the first time, that feeling of like wonder and awe at like a large world and stuff, this is a great game to experience that. Because it's familiar enough if you've played Minecraft, though I would recommend not like relying too much on Minecraft habits. I mean, hell, for example, in this game, just kind of a tip that took me a while to get used to. In this game, digging downwards is actually not too big of a problem, because you are pretty much unlikely to fall into some open cave system, and lava is so rare that you don't even need to worry about it. Now, on the topic of this game being hard, um, kind of, it's uncompromising more than it is hard, because once you figure out stuff, you can pretty handily deal with a lot of what the game throws at you. It just takes a bit more effort, you know? Also, it has a lot of options. And I've never really pushed for like, oh, we need more like difficulty settings for accessibility, because, well, I don't really believe in that. But I do fully support like developers giving options to the players when, you know, it fits like the game that they want to design, right? I just think it's stupid when people go like, every game needs difficulty. But yeah, with Night Rain specifically, I'm just disappointed by how like almost gallingly low quality it is for a $40 game that already like uses fucking recycled assets. Like that's my big beef with it. All right, I should put the snake meat down here. But yeah, I should also clarify, because it might not be readily apparent. Um, but I am playing a modded version, and a fairly bit heavily so. This is to say, don't really expect all of the things that you see me have be in the game, but also it does like I believe that while, you know, it might be a good idea to try the game first vanilla and then, um, your experience is just going to be like using the mods that I do is going to be like the base game, but like more complete. Now, to answer your question about whether there is a boss in the game or not, I'm going to preface this with the fact that talking about stuff like that at all is a huge spoiler, which is like going to impact the way the game feels for you. So I'm going to start with like before I fully give the like if you don't want to get spoiled, just mute me for a couple seconds. Um, if you run into a treasure hunter trader, ask him about any sort of like special places he's seen nearby, and then just follow that track, and you will see what this game has like for content beyond just I guess base survival. Now, to be more specific, and this is where if you want me to if you want to be like as close to going in blind into this game as possible, yes, even in vanilla, there is not one but actually two pretty major bosses, which are reasonably well developed, though the second one still does need a fair bit of ironing out. So that's kind of it. I'm going. I'm probably gonna be going to the this place. This is where you find it, and I'll probably be heading here one of these days. Um, I would recommend for the purpose of like what I consider to be the best experience, you check the very first video of this playthrough, wherein I actually explain like I show and explain a lot of the choices that I made for the sake of like for the world generation. What the fuck should I even do? It's gonna be funny if because I've made a charcoal pit and it's literally right here. And it'd be funny if like this thing actually catches fire. Yes. So in chronological order, uh the my experience with FromSoft games is this. I first played Dark Souls 1 back on PC. I didn't have a controller. I was a rank ass gamer, so filthy just League player. Well, not really, but I was not as knowledgeable with FromSoft and Dark Souls and all that stuff. I didn't know how to like even. I was more of a consumer gamer type. And I played it for long enough that for as long as it took me to realize that I am not able to play the game properly without a controller, because I don't think DS Fix was a thing yet. I then moved on and tried Dark Souls 2, where I had a bit more success. I think I got to around actually, I'm not really sure. It was probably No Man's Wharf, where I had a realization like I just kind of concluded that this game is so hard. Like I don't know if I fucked up my build or if I like lost, fucked up my playthrough because I don't have the souls to like properly progress already. I further then, so I stopped playing too. Sekiro then came out, and I decided, all right, so if I play this, I'm basically playing this as FromSoft intended and with the intended difficulty level. So I played that one. I had a bit of difficulty early on until I like got to grips with it, and also until I realized like, holy shit, this is just Tenchu, but like modernized, which made me so very happy because I really miss Tenchu. Um, and I then played it through to the end, and I beat it. I had the standard ending, the one where you fight Sword Saint Tishin at the end. Beat the, like, Demon of Hatred as well, which... That was a fucking frustrating afternoon. Then I went back and I played the Dark Souls 2, and I tried to make a build that emulates the gameplay of Sekiro, and then I just started bonking things with big hammers. I then went back to 1, and I beat that one, and I really enjoyed it. Then I picked up Dark Souls 3, which I have to say, gameplay-wise, I like it more than Elden Ring. Like, not gameplay-wise, specifically the world design, like the level design as a whole. I'm currently just waiting for a temporal storm to, like, come through. But then, oh no, I should, you know what? While we're waiting, oh wait, I don't have a plain lantern. But as I was saying, so I played Dark Souls 3, which I kind of stopped after the Dragon Slayer. So I beat the Dragon Slayer armor, then I went and started going through the DLCs. And then I stopped at the Ring City as I'm fighting like Dark Eater Midir because it's just kicking my ass so bad. I can't speak on it because I have not played Bloodborne. Then I played Elden Ring, which I just kind of realized, like, is the point where I realized that, okay, no, I'm not really having fun with this game's, like, world design. Is just not something that I appreciate all that much. And I also tried Armored Core, which I really didn't like. And then I went back and played the first Kingsfield. I'm currently playing through the second one. Quite slowly, though, because that game is so strangely badly optimized. Like, it's genuinely stressing me out how bad it's running. And that's... Ooh, I should make a pumpkin pie, you know, for the season. Let's just take the borax out of it, just no cleaning, no nothing. Just slap in some grain and mill it into flour. So yeah, I played the first Kingsfield, which I found myself like really enjoying, strangely enough. Admittedly, I did have to use a guide, so that's one of the things that I always recommend to people when I recommend Kingsfield 1. Get yourself the game FAQs guide for the 1994 Kingsfield, because you don't need to like literally to like strictly follow it or anything, but it is going to be a very good aid in beating the game, because the game is really not too like intuitively designed. Sorry, not precisely the right phrasing, but you get the gist of it. The music is dying down. The temporal storm is coming. Friends, for those of you that are here for the first time, get ready. We're about to go for a ride. Let me just take 3 of these. And this is when the game turns from like nice, lovely place into a terrifying hellscape. Let's even like give it some nice lattice. Oh wait, no, there we go. And the hammer. Currently, reality is slightly fraying apart. Now, I should be safe inside my own house, though not fully guaranteed. And you'll see that a lot... There we go. See? A lot of nasties are spawning up. And when he passes by, if it's not too cloud... Yeah! Yeah, it's just a tier 2 one. Depends in what, like, In what way? Just pure fun? Yes, I was just recommending Haste, though that game, it does get really challenging, and I found it less fun past the first half, but it is really fun. Labyrinth of the Demon King is a game that I'll keep recommend. Oh, there he is. Check that out. See those big, giant legs walking around. We're soon gonna have him in view. Um, Labyrinth of the Demon King is another one that I really recommend. Wherein it is not per se fun, but it is a very, very unique experience. And okay, I think I am confident enough in calling it like fun because of its uniqueness. Say hi to the thing that we have all decided to call Dave. Though there is evidence, for lack of a better word, that his actual name is, or what it's actually called in game is Thunderlord, and that's just because there is a painting that's called, well, you know, painting Thunderlord, and it seems to showcase him. But yeah, otherwise, let me see, because I do have recommendations on. Oh, Nine Kings is fun if you're after a idle game. I've tried the demo. Um, it's a pretty simple game about base building, essentially. Base slash deck. Your base basically works as a deck. What else? Ooh, White Knuckle. White Knuckle's a really good one. It's a climbing roguelike where you need to get, like, it's the whole like brutalist mega structure thing that just seems to constantly shift. Um, and it has some really fucking good climbing mechanics. So that's a really good one. If you're into mechs, I also recommend Metalbringer. It's a roguelite where you hold on, I want to see 311. 311. Okay, so you don't lose durability. What did I take? Oh, there we go. What else? Um, I'm thinking. I'm trying to think through like more some of the less. What's the word I'm looking for? Of the more obscure games that I've been playing as of late. Uh, t- 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 hmm. I would count this as multiplayer, but otherwise, no, not really. If you're talking among the lines like Sea of Thieves or MMOs or like League, Valorant, that kind of stuff, not really. No. I used to play a lot of League, but then the Ruin King happened, and I was like, okay, fuck off. This guy doesn't look like Mordekaiser's equal and superior. He looks like the guy Mordekaiser steals the lunch money from. And I was like fucking done. I want to see, like, still looking through my. Uh. Ooh, if you like a I guess the best way to call it is Black Ops Zombies, but through the lens of like Silent Hill's world. There's Unloved, which is well, like I said, it's like Call of Duty Zombies in that you're in a map, the enemy waves will spawn at you, and you can like acquire upgrades throughout the map. It has a pretty satisfying meta progression, and you need to complete objectives, and that one does have multiplayer. What else? Actually, no. I would also consider Bar Trauma a multiplayer game, and that is a game that I really enjoy playing, but I just don't have people to do it with. What else? Let's see. Wait, when the fuck did I get Metro Exodus? Oh well. Oh yeah, if you haven't tried it, I thoroughly recommend Slay the Princess. If you like good narrative and whatchamacallit, it does have an aspect of metafiction if you're not a fan of like fancy schmancy storytelling. So that might be a minus for it. I do have Helldivers 2, and I have heard good things about its recent updates. I'm tempted to give it another shot. What else? If you like survival horror style puzzles and want something that will really like give your brain a workout, there's a game called Phobia Saint Dymphna's Hotel. It's very like hard to say, but you can just find it by looking Phobia. It's Phobia with an F, by the way, so not Phobia, but Phobia. All right, we are in the clear. I wonder, is the... Oh, we're not fully in the clear. You know what? I'll kill some stragglers. I don't care. Oh, shit! Wait, it's a tainted one. Give me your loot. I've made a rod for your back. Get back here. There we go. Well, that's just fucking cheap. Anyways. Ah! Another volunteer. How lovely. You think you have a chance. Your buddy was, like, way tougher than you, and I melted him. Yes. I, love the original Resident Evil 4 a lot. I don't dislike the remake, but I very much don't think it supplants the original in, like, the original but better kind of feeling. And I love the remake of the first Resident Evil, but I wanted to stream it, but it's bizarrely difficult to play. Sorry, it's bizarrely difficult to, like, both stream it and sound off. So, I kind of don't. Alright, let's, you know what? Let me just, go have a look-see in the... What's it called? Can I put it back here? Yeah, let's go. And put the sticks in here. I'm gonna keep the flax grain. Drop it here. I use it. Yeah, I'm gonna make poultice. There we go. Putting these back here. Alright. And getting a bowl of food. Oh, wait! I have an idea. What if I put the growing pumpkin next to a pumpkin vine of this one? Would that work? Let's see. Oh wait, I can just pick him up. Pumpkins in this game are such a weird little thing, man. I'm just gonna... Wait, can I put it on something? Can I put it on these? No, I can't. I'm just gonna put it down the ground. Just pumpkin. Alright. We've got stuff. Let's go. I'm just gonna do a run into the cave, and that'll be the end of today's stream. See what we can find, grab some of the black coal. Like, holy. Normally I do them, so currently it's 6 my time. I start somewhere from 4 to 6, and I go for 2 hours. I wish I could be more consistent about it, but I do have a bit of a chaotic schedule. I hate it. I don't like it when people say especially. It's affecting me too now. But especially when I have sorry, I go to the gym that day. That runs the risk because I sometimes drag my feet like a lot before going to the gym. And there's no fire clay to be found. That's weird. Anyways, but yeah, so if I don't drag my, even if I don't drag my feet, usually it'll be something like that. So, I start from 4 to 6, and I go for around 2 hours every other day. Usually I say at the end of stream, when I have the time to, when I know I'll have the time to stream again. So sometimes it's like every other day, or sometimes it'll be like 2 days between streams. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna be the bigger man. All right. Thanks for dropping by. Wait, what the fuck did I see? I think I saw some ore. Ah. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Bro thought he was him. Actually, I have to admit something, and you know, it's not unfair when people call me a hater, because I do like complain, whinge, and criticize a lot of shit. And I'm going to do it again. I'm not beating the allegations. I'm not fighting them at all. I really don't like it. Like I find it really cringe when you have that, like, bro really X type of speech. Like you're talking about someone who's not here. I don't know. I'm not appreciative of. I don't like things when they're not. I thought the like one of the Jolly songs started playing. Ow! And there's a shiver now there. Cool. The pun was not intended, but definitely welcome. Oh, stuff. Ooh, cabbage seeds. Those are useful. Oh, wait. It's in here. Hmm. Decent. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, there we go. Now we have some fire clay. Can I... Yep. I am so gonna start using... I don't know what. Probably the short sword, assuming it's not this wag to make. Because, like, I'm genuinely kind of fucking done with how bad the cost is for, like, Saber. Why did it have to be two? Like, two voxels less, sorry, more needed than what an ingot offers. Why? Why? I should have gotten my shovel. Oh well, such is life. I think this is the first time, well, not really the first time I've had in my previous world. I have managed to find, what's it called? A coal cave, a bituminous coal cave, but it was one of those things, right? Like, I found it after I would have really had much of a need for it, because I especially, like, grind out so much charcoal. I am also, like, beyond 100% that it's a recent change that Fireclay no longer spawns except, like, naturally on the surface. Alright, I saw some more coal, but I just want to kind of reorient. Ow! Go away. Hey! No, none of that. Shame on you. Keep throwing away rocks out of habit without even realizing that I'm kind of fucking low on roads. And, like, it's one thing when I'm digging around for actual ore, but if I do have space, I should keep them. And I forget to do it. Man, I'm mining so far away, I'm actually having echo to my own mining. I wonder if, what are the odds that the game's gonna add, like, a low chance, right, sound effect in the caves, now that I've added echoing, that makes you, what's it called? Just a random sound effect and just hear like someone else is mining. Because there is a specific thing, I think I've called it a couple days ago. Why is my English worsening? Anyway, so I think I called it 2 days ago or so. I think it was called the empty world syndrome, which is that feeling of unease that you get as you like begin to feel as if you might run into someone, even though, you know, you're in single player. There shouldn't be anyone nearby. Wait, have I gone down here? I think I have, right? There's nothing here but some nothing. Huh. This is just for posterity, you see. Dig a bit. Wait, I wonder, do I have any iron here? Yeah, some poor chances. Would have been useful to bring the prospecting pickaxe, but oh well. I got jump scared by water. Oh dear. Bro thinks I don't know how he swims. I think why I hate it the most, this kind of vernacular, is because it actually does catch on with me as well. Why, hello there. It feels strange, but not necessarily bad, that, I thought you would not be able to climb. It feels, what was I going to say? Whatever. There's this saying you have, if you forgot, it was probably not that important in the first place. Which is, don't get me wrong, kind of, well, wrong. But, also, I mean, probably not all that wrong in this situation. Just go grab these before I forget about them. And almost definitely complain that, oh my god, I don't have any... What even accent am I trying to affect? Am I even trying to affect an accent? I hear you, you bastard. Ow! I am actually going to feed you to a rust bucket. Come here. Come the fuck here. You dare swing in this neighborhood? You dare swing on me? With that level? God, it's like you were asking for it. Alright. I think I've been this way. The only thing that's really left is the, yep. This, vein of coal, which, not, how I remembered it. I thought it was going to be, well, a different... What the fuck is going on? Well, no matter. Ah! Bye. Imagine if I did all that and jumped the fuck down. It's nighttime, isn't it? Yep. Oh, and it's already September. God damn. Well, regardless, I believe this will make for a pretty good stopping point. Let's just make our way back home with the pretty sizable amount of black coal that we've got, and that's gonna be that. I'm gonna be waiting and praying for the lovely chap that made Farseer to respond, because this just looks wrong now. I gotta be honest, one of my problems with Vintage Story, and I don't know how the fuck it could be fixed, other than the usage of Farseer, is this whole thing of, like, the sky, because, like, the sky is beautiful, right? And it's nice to, you know, look up at the stars. But that's when, you know, it looks genuinely believable. And if I can see, like, way past the horizon like this, it almost looks like the world is kind of falling off. Like, that's... See how it looks there. That ain't right. So I do need Farseer. I don't need Farseer, but it is nice to have. Alright, let's go to sleep. Wait for... I think I'm gonna sleep until somewhere like 5. Well, I try to at least. No matter. And just complete that bridge. And that will be that for today. Next stream, probably still tomorrow. But after that, we are returning to the regular schedule, because this, well, you know, it was a bit of a special week, which made it this chaotic, but I am definitely not going to anytime soon, at least as long as I have, you know, not to put too fine a point on it, but more than just this priority, I will be only doing like a stream every other day. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think it makes sense through here. Ooh, right above the this. There we go. That looks good. Well, regardless, I would like to thank you all for watching, and honestly, I'm not gonna stretch it anymore because I'm kind of realizing I'm hungry. So see you all tomorrow.